It's mid-May in Toronto. That means T-shirt weather, that's around the corner. Cottage season is here, and the Leafs are out of the playoffs. Joining us to wrap up a disappointing Game 7 and look ahead to possible changes in Leafland is the co-host of the Fan Hockey Show, Mike Futa, joining us again. Mike. Okay, where to begin? Let's go here. What happened last night?
Well, Melanie, I will tell you, I was thinking about you guys on Saturday after Todd's brazen.
That's our producer, Todd, yeah.
He had mentioned that going into Florida, Matthews scores 2 goals. He only got 1. Joseph Wall with a 35-save shutout, 23-save shutout. I'm thinking, man, this guy's onto something. And then I thought, okay, this place is on fire again. Their fans are going to give them another chance. And just the same disappointment. It's unfortunate. I mean, the crowd was into it. I think the difference about this group is I think contractually now it's just a different tone. That it'd be very difficult, as much as we said in the past, to roll this same group back out. I just can't see any way, shape, or form that this group looks the same come next year. So drastic changes, whether that means off the ice, on the ice, but disappointing feeling all around from a hockey standpoint. Good on the Florida Panthers. I've never seen so many opposing people apologizing for how good the Leafs were and that fans should leave them alone. I've never seen that because that really wasn't the way it added up.
Okay, so there was a lot there. Let's go to the changes that you're seeing. Marner and Tavares, free agents this summer. What do you anticipate to happen there?
You never know until you're behind the curtain. I can't fathom the amount of money that Marner statistics basically add up to what he should be making. I don't see how that balances out with his performance in Toronto. Again, he's a superstar player. He showed some flashes of brilliance throughout his entire tenure here, but it's got to be tough. I honestly, I don't have that. We were talking off the air about this burning jerseys and this ridiculousness, like this. That to me is just so insane. But for a Toronto-born kid to put up the numbers he's done, and really truly like embrace, I think, being a Maple Leaf, and then to have the lack of success in the playoffs, I think it probably breeds best for him to find himself another home. He's got a young child now. I think even just the stress of it might be better for him and better for the fan base, but not an easy decision. It's hard to replace 100 points. Based on seeing the interviews after, I can imagine Tavares coming back on a bit more team-friendly contract than when things were going exceptionally well. But these are all tough decisions that Brad Treliving and his staff have to make. But again, I just can't foresee any stance. And I don't know Brendan Shanahan's contract status, whatever it is. I mean, for a guy that's kind of the ultimate warrior as a player, this has to frustrate him as much as anybody else. But that's sports, and sometimes changes need to be made.
If you were the one behind the curtain, if you were the one pulling the strings, because you've been in that position before, you've built some Stanley Cup champs via the LA Kings, what would you do with, say, Austin Matthews?
Honestly, figure out, they probably know better. There has to be something with his health. You can't dramatically drop off that much and just look physically not the same player. I don't question everybody. It's a hard market to win in. I don't question the effort as much as when you see a player at his best and see what he can do. There has to be, in my opinion, a physical ailment that led to him kind of not being able to shoot the puck away. That you can question certain things about a player's, but when a shot that scores 70 goals one year just is shooting wide and it seems off, I just think that there's got to be something wrong with him physically. I think this is his first year as captain. It's going to be another building year. But when you've got players that talented and world-class talented, sometimes you've just got to build a different palace around them, so to speak, and see how it flourishes. There's a lot of, it's not as easy either as just picking. I know it's very leafy, which is a new Elliot Freeman. We coined it leafy. But to just assume that the best players in the world that are going to make you better automatically want to come here. Like Sam Bennett, we need Sam Bennett. Go get Sam Bennett. Go get Brad Marchand. It's not that easy, right? But this is an incredible hockey market. It's almost incomprehensible to think how they can do this time and time again. I look at it that it'll be that much more special when they break down the wall and get it done, because the Toronto fans, the ones that don't burn jerseys,
yes,
and truly believe in this group and have for so long, they deserve a better end result.
All right, Mike Futa, as always, it's been a pleasure chatting with you through the Leaf playoff run.
On to the Oilers.
On to the Oilers. We got to cheer Canadian. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Who's throwing drinks?